and they supposed to have this big old Welcome America joint, and nobody showed up.
Right.
No, nobody showed up, bro.
I know this because my daughter's dance group
Okay.
was actually in the show.
What,
and when I was driving up there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I said it. I'm like, man, for it to be this big parade, I said, there's no traffic.
It's light out.
God, I looked at the GPS and said, I'm going to be right in the heart of Market Street in 20 minutes.
Yo.
I said, that's not what I
This don't
expected.
feel right, right?
For a 4th of July celebration, it was very much empty streets. Like was it a little bit of congestion? Yeah, but I mean, we talk about Center City.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But was it the level of congestion that it should have been, understanding that it is a large celebration of our nation's independence?
For real.
It was not there.
And the biggest part is, though, because they never ever addressed the biggest curse and stain of the country.
That's correct.
And as long as they continue to ignore not addressing America's biggest sin, we're going to continue to keep pushing this way, and going to keep getting deeper and deeper, and we're going to keep celebrating what really matters and things like that.
Right.
But one of the things going back to the forefront is American joint, you seen like the artists even backed out.
Yes, I did.
Like LL backed out, Jasmine Sullivan backed out. And
I really love their reasoning behind it too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was dope.
It was.
But I'm conflicted though. I was conflicted.
Okay.
The reason why I was only conflicted is only because of this.
Yeah.
Working with the administration, working with Sherelle Parker, Mayor Parker and administration, you understand how hard and much work it is to put something like that together, right?
That's fair.
And you understand that, this has been a tradition for Philadelphians, and we always have a really, really good show, right? With one of the major corporate sponsors, all that good stuff. So it's just a good outing for the city. Yeah. So that good outing is the piece where I was just like, damn, that's my girl. Now nobody's showing up. Now they pulling out. Yeah. And it's kind of a blemish on the July 4th.
It is.
On that perspective, right? So that's why I was conflicted, because I was like, damn, I know people so close to the production and things that they do to get it done. Now it's not happening. Yeah. I'm not knocking the reason why it didn't happen. I'm just saying now it's not really happening.
Yeah, and in the fact that, so let's explore that even more, right? Like there's a lot of downsides to this that I can accept, right? How many small businesses had vendor opportunities that they were dependent on as a result of this,
There's a lot of people who lost some money, man.
Yeah. How many children could have had an opportunity to do something to make a meaningful memory in their childhood?
I mean, you just said your daughter was supposed to be down there performing, man.
She was there, she performed, but it was for a light crowd.
Yeah,
right. So yeah, like things like that. So I can definitely see how there are some negative effects, but while simultaneously, there is a conflict because I have to respect the platform. Like LL went on there and he said, and it warmed my heart to hear him say it. He was like, I can't get out there and perform knowing that I'm crossing the line and people out there, they're not making enough money to eat. So now where I would say is we got to start asking ourselves, because I heard the good brother say that until America accepts and owns that original sin that she continues to try to sweep under her rug or act as if it doesn't exist by taking it out of the history books or taking it out of the curriculum that they're trying to do. Like whatever, all these things, the more you try to do to cover it up, the less it's gonna work. Because you know what else? This is reality, right? As I sat with my family as we celebrated the 4th of July, we had a conversation, which as I sit back and I analyze it from a high level, what do we do? We pass down an oral history of a succession of events that got us to where we at today that made me feel conflicted, like, right? And you can't help but to feel conflicted when you know the real history, because the history has unresolved conflicts.
And that's the problem.
Right, and that's it. I'm not trying to create a divide.